Hi, everyone. Welcome back. We're having family meditation time, so welcome to the family. The extended family always, but how cute. The dogs wanted to be involved. Of course, they want to be involved in our Swatantra, our freedom meditation practice, because, they're free. They're free to be themselves. Let them be the example of how to be in the space of meditation. If you need to itch, you just itch, right? So we're going to start with a little reading from Sutra 32. This is on page 233 of the Radiance Sutras. Here we go. So meditation is internal yoga, just you and infinity. What actually happens inside you is unique to you. So with meditation, you need to begin with Swatantra, freedom and independence, or else you will not end up there. You have to feel your way and follow your inner call right from the beginning. You have to feel your way and follow your inner call right from the beginning. So let's do that. Let's not be restricting ourselves in any way for the next minute or so. So we're going to move as we want to move. We're going to set our environment as we feel called to set the environment. I'm going to find my page that I want next. We're going to let the dogs be a part of it. We're going to let the sounds, we're going to let all the things just be a part of this time because they already are, right? So we're not necessarily, right, in control, especially of the environment at times. So what would it be like every time we meditate to say yes to that which is around? I can't get enough of this. I wish I had an itch. I actually just don't have an itch, or else I'd be doing the same thing as them. um, and that naturalness with yourself. Do the eyes want to be open and closed? As always, that inquiry. Do you need to change your body shape? Is there some intentional thought or prayer or mantra that you would like to invite into this time as you transition in, something that supports you? Or maybe today, just give that permission. Mind, go for it. Do your wandering for the next 30 seconds. I'm just going to watch all those different mental patterns and ways that the mind is moving today. Here are some words to inspire the next few minutes of this practice time. This is Sutra 32. Now this is page 67. Strong or soft, wild or serene, wherever breath flows, there is song. Hear its whisper, touching behind the face, singing in the throat, dancing spirals in the sanctuary of your heart. Wherever breath flows, there is song. Singing in the throat, dancing spirals in the sanctuary of your heart. So to this sweet sort of inner listening, and to the dance, you might feel very active and tired, like very alive, all the to-dos, all the things, yet exhausted at the same time. Right? We might feel so strong and yet be compromised in a certain part of yourself. You might have had a wild moment or some sort of chaos, yet we can still tap into that sense of serenity or peace at the same time. In this practice of listening, a moment may come when you just want to lie down. This is a doorway. Surrender, right? We give in to the call. What is true? What is real? Say yes to that. You need to move. There's a certain sense that's calling your attention. Is the mind ruminating? Let it happen. Fall into the wide open embrace of life. You are the instrument breath is playing. All the meditations you have ever loved are vibrating in this luxurious hum, continuing even in sleep and dreams. This is your school, just you and infinity. Just you and infinity. The texture of the self is untamed freedom. Remember a time when you got lost in the beauty, or got lost in that project, in a conversation, in a snuggle with a beloved. You felt so content. You're the only one that knows you best, what gives you that sense of ease and just naturalness with yourself. Give yourself freedom to remember, to recall. Those moments in life where you are immersed in a flow state. So in line with yourself, the core of who you know yourself to be. Let's sense the circulation of breath. A few moments of appreciating how this breath connects all of us. It connects us to the trees and the clouds and the sky, the environment, those surrounding us. How we, in a small way, give a little bit of ourselves back to the environment. How we're in this beautiful exchange always of like intimate connection with whatever we choose to, but also whatever we're surrounded by. And how this movement of breath can help us to be more in tune with ourselves through the various layers of our senses, sensory perception as the breath is moving, that sense of touch and expansion and release, sense of inner movement, how we can regulate our state through manipulating our breath. Let's just take a few breaths where we're taking a slightly longer exhale. You could try out a 4 count in and a 6 count out. And as you're doing this, if the eyes have been closed, I'll invite you to flutter the eyes back open. You might move your body if that feels enticing to you. You might give a little stretch or a little wiggle. Just a few more of those slightly longer exhales as we're transitioning out of this practice today. And just have a lie down. You didn't already go there. A little stretch, a little lie down. And let's find a spot to gaze at. And as you're gazing at that spot, letting your vision expand into the peripheral vision. So you gaze at a spot, but then notice how you can see to the right and to the left and above and below. How that helps the brain just to feel a little bit more at ease, help us to feel sort of like safe, and helps to relax our nervous system. This is what the science is telling us, which is kind of cool. We can manipulate our state in a variety of ways through the various senses. So whatever else feels right for you as you continue in your own transition out of this practice time, just make sure you're feeling like that connected to physical form, aware of your environment, check in with any needs of a quick journaling, or maybe it's a sip of water, some grounding foods. A reminder, this was Sutra 32, as we know from the Radiance Sutras by Dr. Lorin Roche. I highly recommend that text. We will continue to reference it often, and appreciate you all practicing, showing up for yourselves and for the world. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.